Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today's video is about when your ex leaves your life disrespectfully. Now, you already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time, and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. You know what we all hate? Rejection. But not rejection in the sense that we don't know we're worth better. Nah, I'm talking about the type of rejection that makes us question if what we built, all of the time that we invested, and us giving our absolute best to someone that we love was ever even worth it in the first damn place. It's not just that your ex wouldn't change. It's not that they wouldn't compromise, that they weren't loyal to you. It's the level of disrespect and how they may leave, how they didn't apologize, how they didn't atone for the emotional baggage you likely had to take on during the relationship. See, we can cap all day about how we don't care, how we'll never date anybody again, how you're cold to the world now, but we don't get into relationships for just the level of companionship. Nah, a relationship should be a partnership of positivity, of speaking life into one another, into creating an environment where you can feel at peace, at home, and be vulnerable with the one person in the world who will listen, communicate, and have our backs in our worst moments. Sure, great sex, wonderful vacations, buying assets are all great while you're together, but the partnership piece, the humility that's needed to apologize, to compromise, that's not inherently built in every single person that we're gonna be with. And once you make it into no contact, we learn some invaluable ass lessons about that now, don't we? The first of which is that everybody don't have the same kindness, candidness, caring, understanding, empathetic, and willing to go any lengths hard like you do. And when I say an ex leaves disrespectfully, this was bigger than their lack of commitment. It's even bigger than their inability to care about your feelings thereafter. This is about us accepting that maybe, just maybe, we deserve better in the first place and never actually acknowledged it. See, pointing out someone's flaws after a breakup, oh, that's easy. But just as disrespectfully as they left, it's just as disrespectful as they treated you during the relationship. Don't believe me? Ask your nervous system. How comfortable were you taking them good or bad news? How welcoming were they when you had questions, when you had doubt, when you needed reassurance? How empathetic were they when you were sad, when you needed a hug and validation that you fucking mattered in that relationship? How often did they go out of their way to ensure you were good? How were they at sacrificing their time and their ego when needed to make you feel comfortable? See, we be knowing it's just that, well, love, right? But you should never be the sacrifice in a relationship, right? You shouldn't have to uphold the sanctity of a relationship by your damn self, should you? So emotions aside, were you satisfied or were you settling? Were you happy and at peace with your ex, or were you constantly on edge? Did you have anxiety every time you got around them? Did you feel reassured through consistent actions and behaviors that you were their one and only? And if that was the case, how come they didn't put in the work in the end to make it work, to change, and to live up to the promises that they told you they would in the beginning of the relationship? And once you can answer those questions, there's only one thing you need to validate that truly matters thereafter, that will help you move on into the right direction. Did you give your best? Because if you did, take solace in the fact that sometimes a loss is actually a big ass gain in our lives, that we sometimes don't know what we need in the moment. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom. Become an official part of a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.